Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. This is your first time here. I'm a tarot reader. If not, welcome back. Today I'm going to do a tarot reading on Kimberly Kardashian and Kourtney Kardashian. I believe that I did a reading on Kim and Kanye before. I can't remember. But I wanted to do one on Kourtney and Kim because I had saw a clip of Kourtney saying that being without her sisters was being with her family, and that caught my eye because I remember, I haven't watched the show in a long time. I remember when I did watch the show, she and Khloe were really close. So if this is your first time stopping by, please comment, like, subscribe, and share. If not, thank you so much for coming back. Alright, so like I said, I saw the clip of Kourtney saying that she was with her family when her sisters weren't there. When I used to watch the show back in the day, her and Khloe were extremely close, so that was very strange to me. So I just wanted to look into that. So after I saw that clip, I did go back and I was watching some episodes. I saw the wedding special, Kourtney's wedding special, just to kind of get a feel for what was going on. But it doesn't seem to me as if Kourtney and Khloe are as close as they used to be. It's kind of like Kourtney's in her own land, which I understand because she's married now or whatever. Like, I totally get it. Alright. So the first question that I wanted to ask is, what is Kourtney's current energy? What's her current energy? What's Kourtney's current energy? Trying to do a new shuffle with the cards because if you watch my videos before, you know that I struggle with shuffling the cards because they're so big in comparison to my hands. So yeah, bear with me. So what's Kourtney's current energy? Alright, we got Prince. Romantic, charm, and potential for power. I mean, that makes total sense. She's, you know, even though she's a woman, she's in her romantic era. She's just focused on love. She's got her prince or her king or whatever now, and that's what she is. That's what she's about. Yeah. So, you know, she's feeling charming. She's feeling charmed. She's just in that romance era right now. You know what I mean? Alright, let's see. So, we got Prince for Kourtney's current energy. And for some reason, I don't know why, I really like Kourtney and this Travis Barker. Like, I really like this love bubble that she's in. Like, you can tell that's like her main focus now. But with this card, I don't know, with the flowers behind his back, it just seems like could be some hidden motives. I don't know. I know that this is, you know, he's hiding the flowers or whatever, but it just, to me, it feels like there's something that's hidden, something that is secret, and I don't know why. So we got Prince, Kourtney. Alright, let's see. What else? Prince. Got Prince energy for Kourtney right now. Alright. Got the King of Wands. Makes perfect sense. And I really do feel like he is like, he's like Travis for her. He's definitely, and what I like about this card with the King of Wands, I like how the person is facing towards the other person, like they could be facing towards each other, and I just feel like they're really in sync. I really feel like I feel like they're in their love. I feel like she's in her love bubble. He's in his love bubble. I feel like they're really in sync. I feel like they really truly are in love, and they're just compatible. Like, you know, if you watched the show before when she was with Scott, it was never the happiness that she seems to be exuding now. And before, you know, and you can tell the difference with this relationship, how she and Travis are like, you know, each other's shadow, versus when she was with Scott, she was more up under her family. And you can kind of tell when people don't have that honeymoon phase in the relationship or anymore, or if they ever did, because, you know, they just continue on their normal day-to-day life. You know, when they're in that honeymoon phase, the person has almost like disappeared off the face of the earth. Like, you can't reach them, you can't hang out with them, they're too busy. And that's how I feel like with her and Travis. Okay, let's see what else. Definitely feel like she's feeling very passionate. Very shit. Okay. So these cards fell out. So, alright. We got the Magician, King of Swords, Queen of Cups in reverse, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. I'll just leave these cards out. This is enough cards. Let's see. Four of Pentacles, King of Cups, Six of Swords, Five of Cups, Page of Wands, the Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, Judgment. I'm just feeling like, I just feel like she's living her best life. Like, I feel like she's just feeling, you know, like a teenage girl going in high school, going on her first date, and she's nervous and she's feeling so soft inside. I just feel like he really brings out the softer side in her. I feel like Ace of Pentacles, I feel like he brings out the creativity in her. She's feeling very creative. If you watch this past season like I did, she had an idea for a business, but she sat on it for a while, and then after she got like hooked up with Travis, now she's promoting that business, and she even said that she's feeling very inspired. Just, you know, new love can do that to you. It just makes you feel like you can sing and you can fly, you know, and I just feel like that's the era that she's in right now. But with this Prince, it's romantic charm and potential for power, but for some reason I just feel with this flowers behind the back, I just feel like, you know, and I'm not wishing bad on them or anything, just like something that's hidden, something that's not all out in the open. Alright, so let's ask, how is Kourtney currently feeling about, how's Kourtney currently feeling about him? How is Kourtney currently feeling about Kim? Got the everything is fine, but got it in reverse. That's normally the Ten of Swords. Got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Not wanting to work together anymore. This fell out, so Two of Cups in reverse. Definitely not wanting to work together anymore. I don't think Kourtney wants to I don't even think she wants to do the show. I don't think she wants to do business with Kim. Oh shit. I'll use this card. Six of Swords. Wanting to move away. She wants to keep her distance. She doesn't want to do business. Sorry. She doesn't want to do business anymore. Loss of separation. Feeling not as close to her anymore. Feeling heartbroken. Feeling like the feelings that she had or the respect that she gives or has is not reciprocated by Kim. Three of Pentacles. Definitely not wanting to work together anymore. Not feeling that camaraderie. Six of Swords. Wanting to move away. I think she just wants to move away. I think she wants to kind of separate herself. Probably wouldn't even mind if she moved to a country overseas, somewhere by some water. I know they live in California, so maybe somewhere in California where she's on the beach. Maybe moving to a beach house, moving to somewhere where she has a large body of water. Just wanting to start anew. Wants to do her own thing. Yeah. So, okay, so if you watch the show, there was Kourtney got married in Italy, and Dior dressed the show, and you know, all her bridesmaids and the groomsmen and everything. It was like Dior hosted them, let them stay in his mansion, and provided all the, you know, accommodations and everything. So after that, in the new season of the show, Kim gets a call from Dior, and they ask her to do a spring line or spring show with them or something. And Kim was like very hesitant to tell Kourtney about it. Like, she told her through text, but she didn't like sit her down and make her really understand what it really was about, and you know how detailed it was. So it caused like a big riff. Kourtney was very upset about it, saying that she feels like Kim was copying her or whatever. And then if you may have seen the clip where Kim was saying, I got married in Italy, where did Kourtney get married? I had Dior, where did no, she didn't have Dior. I had this singer Andrea Bocello, Kourtney had them too. And so it was just kind of like back and forth. If you watch the season, the sisters were trying to like mediate the situation. So I wanted to see, how does Kourtney truly feel about the Dior situation? How does she truly feel about the Dior situation? And on the show, you could tell she's really upset about it. I'll just let these come out. All right. Star, Four of Cups, Two of Swords in reverse, King of Pentacles, Justice, Seven of Pentacles, Lovers, Three of Swords, Five of Swords, Four of Swords. Just feeling overall that heartbroken, may have, maybe, I don't want to say ungrateful, but maybe like took it too far. Like maybe couldn't kind of see from Kim's perspective. Maybe couldn't, maybe wasn't willing to understand Kim's perspective. Feeling like she didn't get the justice that she deserved. Didn't feel like it was fair. Didn't feel like things were balanced. The Star feeling like anything for stardom, anything for attention. Feeling like, and I feel like with the Star, I feel like she's feeling like Kim doesn't know how to really balance material wants with, I mean, the star normally is trying to find a balance between your spiritual life and the physical plane. But I feel like for Kim and the star, not finding that balance with material gains, fame, not finding the balance between spirituality, doing the right thing, being fair, being loving towards her sister, and stardom, clout, material gains, physical gains, money. Just feeling like she did say this in the show as well, like how far are you willing to take it? Like, when is enough enough? I feel like feeling like Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, willing to do anything for money. And I feel like with the Four of Swords, I feel like Kourtney's just over it. I feel like she just wants to be done. I feel like she just wants to be away. If she could just sleep it off, she would. Not wanting to deal with it. Just wanting to be in like a zen place. I do feel like it really broke her heart. Because, you know, she's the oldest and Kim's the next oldest. So they were together by themselves for a while before Khloe came along. And I feel like Kourtney felt like they had a very special connection. Felt like, you know, a lot of deep love for one another. Soulmate connection. You know, your siblings could be your soulmates as well. Not just for soulmates are not just romantic. Feeling like that kind of bond was broken. Feeling like that soulmate connection, that sister connection, that deep bond that they had was broken. Two of Swords in reverse. Feeling blocked. Feeling like it's a stalemate. Feeling like she doesn't have any other choices but to accept it. Seven of Pentacles. Just wondering, when is enough enough? When are you going to build enough? When is your empire going to be big enough? You know, you still have to water, you still want to water things. You still want things to grow. Like, when is it just going to be where you could just sit? This is her perspective towards Kim. When are you going to just be able to sit and be happy with what you have? And this could also point to justice, with Kim going to be like a baby lawyer or taking the baby bar and screaming, you know, I'm fair, I'm all for justice, I'm all for peace, I'm all for mediation, but not living up to that in her own world because of money. Like, more focused on money, more focused on growing her harvest, her empire, and, you know, stabbing whoever she needs to stab, including her sister in the back, to get it. And I just feel like she's completely over it. I don't feel like their relationship will ever be the same. But, you know, relationships change. Relationships do change as you get older, even with your siblings. It's just part of life. So I wanted to ask about Khloe. What made the energy start to change between Kourtney and Khloe? Because they used to be like two peas in a pod. They used to be like, kind of like, they would not gang up on Kim, but they would like have their own little like kind of secret language, and they'd just be like off into the corner while Kim's doing her own thing on her own, and they're like laughing at Kim or making fun of Kim about something. But now it seems like that's what Khloe and Kim are kind of doing to Kourtney. But Kourtney just like doesn't care. But what made the energy change between Kourtney and Khloe? Okay. Five of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands is a very, to me, it could be a very sexual card. And I don't know why when I saw this card I felt like hard on. Like, and with the Five of Pentacles, I feel like this definitely represents Chloe. I feel like, I just heard hard on. I feel like Chloe has always had a hard on to be close to Kim. I feel like Chloe has had like Five of Pentacles kind of energy about her. Even though she and Kourtney were really close, I feel like she's always felt like out in the cold. She's doesn't get as much as they do, doesn't get as much of attention, doesn't get as much business opportunities. And I feel like, and I actually feel like she feels the same. She had that, like, Chloe feels the same towards Kourtney. Like, we're even though, you know, it's three of us and our brand is built together, it's like we're out in the cold for the most part. We're not in Kim's good graces. We're, even though, you know, we're supposed to be all doing this together, we're not part of Kim's in crowd. I feel like, let me just pull another card. I feel like Chloe has always wanted, I hate to say this, but she's always wanted like validation from Kim. Validation from Kim. And yes, Kourtney was good. Kourtney always really supported Chloe. If you watch the past seasons, anytime Kim would hurt Chloe's feelings, Kourtney would be there to, you know, soothe her and comfort her and coddle her. And Wheel of Fortune. But I don't think that was enough for Chloe. Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles. I feel, I hate saying this. I feel like Chloe feels like this is her time to shine. This is her time to be sort of like, not the center of Kim's attention, but to have a lot of Kim's attention. Because before, Kim would just be kind of off on her own in her relationships and her business. But because she's like the star, it's always been on her. And she's the one that kind of deems or passes the baton to the next sister on who's the next it sister and who's the next shining star and who's my, you know, sidekick in a way. And I kind of feel like Chloe has always wanted that. Like even just being a sidekick, that's good enough for Chloe, because it's like it kind of like validates her. It's kind of like karma. It's not karma for Kourtney. It's not karma for Kim. But it's like you saw me at my worst and you were disgusted by me. Now you're seeing me at my best and you're finally giving me that validation. You're finally seeing me in the light that I wanted you to see me in. It's like I was down and out, and now I'm up. And you know, it's like the wheels have finally turned in Kourtney and Chloe's favor to, and I'm not saying that they're not close, but it's like the wheels have finally turned for Chloe to be like Kim's bestie, to be the one that she calls, to be the one that she runs to, and because Kim is like, I guess, the prettiest one, the most popular one, Khloe gets like kind of validation through that. I hope I'm making sense. I feel like even though they've all had business opportunities together, they've had separate things as well, but I feel like Khloe has always felt like it's not good enough. I'm not getting enough. I'm not getting enough shine. I'm not getting enough money because I'm not that Kourtney's a loser or anything like that, but I'm not on the winning team. You know what I mean? I'm not on the winning team. I'm not on the popular one that everyone wants and everyone wants to be around. Like, I'm kind of like, and I'm not saying that she felt like she was stuck with Kourtney, but you know how like in high school, you could have like, you have the popular kids and then you just have the regular kids, right? And you could be a regular kid and have your regular friends, but it's somebody in that group that's always yearning to want to be in with the popular kids. And I feel like that's what Khloe has always wanted. Like, she's always wanted that kind of acceptance and validation from Kim. And let me ask. And I feel like she's finally getting that. And I don't feel, Kourtney doesn't care about that kind of stuff. Like, you can just tell Kourtney, she doesn't really care about having that much money. She's comfortable with what she has. She doesn't want the fame. She doesn't want to be in the spotlight. Like, she's happy. But I don't feel like Khloe ever was. But okay, I want to ask. And I forget what I was going to ask that fast. Oh, I was going to ask, why does Khloe want Kim's acceptance so much? Why did Khloe want Kim's acceptance so much? Why does Khloe want Kim's acceptance so much? Okay. Two of Swords. She always felt stuck. Didn't feel like she was growing. Felt like she had plateaued. Because if you ever watch, like, you know, like those teenage or high school movies, it's like the regular kids that have their group of friends, the popular kids that have their group of friends. But there's always somebody in the regular kids that wants to be with the popular kids because they feel like they can't go to the next level, or they're just kind of stuck with like the losers or the people that no one cares about. It's like having true friends that like them for them is not enough. Having that true friend that really cares about, oh my God, Three of Wands. I just don't feel like it was ever enough for Khloe. I feel like she's always wanted to be like more popular, always looking for more. So maybe with the shadow attribute, sorry, my camera cut off, using magic, actually doing magic. You see the card, the person's actually mixing something together, so actually doing magic. Like, her current energy is using magic, whether it's potions, candle work, whatever, using magic to turn something barren, to turn something bare, to conjure up whatever she desires. Child wounded, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. The shadow attribute is blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resists moving on through forgiveness. She could be feeling like a lot of the relationships that she has had, may have suffered because of childhood trauma or issues that she had. I don't know exactly what happened in her childhood, but we all have some kind of wounds or trauma from childhood. And she might even be doing, with this alchemist card, doing magic, potions or whatever to heal her wounds, to attract a new relationship. I just feel like she's right now focused on magic, focused on spiritual practices, focused on spirituality, focused on healing, focused on spiritual practices or magic to heal wounds, to heal childhood wounds, like doing introspection, like taking a stock of what's going on inside of her to see why she has had so many failed relationships, even friendships. She's had a lot of friendships. You notice that she'll be like really close friends with a woman for years and they're holding hands and this and the other, and then all of a sudden you don't see the woman anymore. So not just romantic relationships, but friendships as well. Could be doing magic or spiritual practices to have better friendships, better relationships, to call in a mate or something, call in more abundance, or to heal wounds. Maybe glamour magic, I'm not sure. But okay, so that's Kim's current energy. How is Kim currently feeling towards Kourtney? Shit. Okay, Death, Ten of Wands, how is Kim currently feeling towards Kourtney? How's Kim feeling towards Kourtney? Alright. Four of Swords, King of Pentacles. Feeling like the situation with her is a burden. I'm gonna just say it. Doesn't really care. Doesn't really care. She has the same energy that Kourtney has, but I feel like Kourtney's energy doesn't really care about the situation, like the Dior situation. Just doesn't want to think about it. But I feel like Kim just, and I hate saying this, I just don't really feel like she cares about Kourtney's feelings. Let me say that. She doesn't really care about Kourtney's feelings and what Kourtney thinks about different business ventures that she's in. She's not going to, she's focused on the bag. She's focused on money. She's focused on building wealth and empire for now her children. That's what she's focused on. That's what she's focused on. Carrying a burden, feeling like Kourtney's feelings are a burden, whatever. Death in reverse. Feeling like Kourtney needs to move on from the situation, like just move on. Just move on. Wanting to use that negative energy to transform and transmute. You know how, like, I don't know, alchemists, that's what alchemists do. They take negative energy, they take energy and they transmute it into something else. I feel like she wants to take that burden, take that negative energy, take those arguments or whatever, and transmute it into energy to bring her more abundance, to get her empire bigger, and just so she can rest. Not rest, but just so she can, you know, be cool, just be okay, like financially. Like that's what she's focused on. Kim is focused on money and wealth and material gains. That's what she's focused on. And she's not going to let your feelings, your burdens, you saying it's unfair to get in her way. She's going to transmute that energy. She's going to be that magician. She's going to be that alchemist. Hell, she may even go hire someone who's into magic or spiritual practices to, you know, bring more abundance towards her, to bring better relationships towards her. Just something with magic. I feel like she does some kind of magic. Candle magic, potions. You know, there's magic that you can do with your mind. Like law of attraction is magic. Using your mind to draw things towards you so that you can be zen. You could be in that meditative state, not worried about anything, not worried about your bills, not worried about money. Like that's where she wants to be. She wants to get to the point where she has no worries and her children have no worries. Alright, so this is my reading on Kourtney Kardashian and Kim Kardashian. My name is Kai. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Bye!